Items in your UltraSite can be set to become visible to students or hidden from students based on certain conditions, to specified students or groups, on a particular date, or according to individual student performance. To set up conditional availability so that certain content items are only available to specific users or groups, mouse over the current visibility status of the content item whose visibility you want to change, then click the down arrow that appears. Click on Release Conditions. Under Select Members, click on the radio button labelled Specific Members or Groups. To make the content item available to a particular student, click on the box labelled Individual Members, type in the name of the student, then click on the student's name. To make the content item available to a particular group, click on the box labelled Groups and select the desired group from the drop-down menu that appears. Click Save. To set items to become available on a certain date, in the Release Conditions pane under Set Additional Conditions, click on the checkbox labelled Date/Time. To set a content item to only be visible after a certain date or time, click on the checkbox labelled Show On, then select the date and time. If you want students to be able to see the item in the content list prior to the time defined in the previous step without being able to open it, under When Will Content Appear, click on the radio button labelled Show. Otherwise, if you want the item to be invisible until the time defined in the previous step, leave this set to Hide. Click Save. To set up conditional availability based on student performance, in the Release Conditions pane, under Set Additional Conditions, click the checkbox labelled Performance. From the drop-down menu labelled Marked Item, select the marked item that will qualify a student to view this content item. Select the Mark requirement from the drop-down menu labelled Mark Requirement. Click Save.